Hey, I just got home. Can we talk for a second?
Of course. You sound serious. What's going on?
I felt kind of ignored at dinner last night. It didn't sit right with me.
Ignored? I remember it very differently. I think you might be overthinking it a bit.
I tried to join the conversation a few times, but you kept turning away from me.
I was just being social. You know how those dinners are. I can't exactly monitor every moment to make sure you feel included.
I'm not asking for that, just some awareness.
And I get that. But it feels like you're putting this on me. I invited you because I wanted you there. Most people would have just joined in naturally.
I didn't want to interrupt or make it awkward.
Right. And you didn't. So I'm just a bit confused why it's turning into something bigger now. It almost feels like you've been holding on to it, looking for a reason to be upset.
Nothing in that conversation was technically wrong. No shouting, no insults, no obvious cruelty. But if you were the woman in that conversation, you probably felt confused, guilty, and somehow responsible for your own hurt. That's not an accident. Let's go back to the moment it shifted. She came home and shared something vulnerable, a feeling. I felt ignored. That's it. Simple, honest, human. But instead of acknowledging that feeling, he immediately questioned her reality. I remember it very differently. You might be overthinking it. This is called reality reframing. It's one of the first tools a narcissist uses, not to have a conversation, but to shut one down before it even starts. And then, the move most people miss. Most people would have just joined in naturally. That one sentence did 3 things at once. It compared her to an imaginary standard she didn't meet. It made the problem about her behavior, not his. And it made her feel socially inadequate. By the end of the conversation, she wasn't talking about the dinner anymore. She was defending herself. That's the switch, and it happens in seconds. Here's what to carry with you. When you leave a conversation feeling guilty for having feelings, pause. Ask yourself one question. Did the other person ever actually acknowledge what you felt? Or did they only explain why you shouldn't feel it? There's a difference between someone who says, I hear you, I didn't mean it that way, and someone who says, you're overthinking it. One enters your world. The other erases it. That's the difference between a hard conversation and a manipulative one. If this felt familiar, you're not alone, and you're not overthinking it. Subscribe, because next week, we go deeper.